the 9th of May, South Sudan President Salva Kiir and rebel leader Riek Machar inked a ceasefire deal that was expected to end the fighting in the war-torn nation. But just days after the deal was signed, reports of fresh fighting continued to emerge in Bentry town and Unity State, which has cast doubt on whether the ceasefire agreement will indeed be implemented. Uganda's Chief of Defense Forces General Katumba Wamala has called for force that will ensure that both rival parties honor the temporary deal.
Well, I think that for the ceasefire to hold, in my view, it would need that IGAD intervention force to be in place. That's when these people respect that ceasefire. Otherwise, I think the possibilities of the ceasefire being violated time and again are very high without somebody standing there to say, you guys, no nonsense. You said you stop fighting, this is your line, stop here and don't move again.
During a recent interview with the BBC, rebel leader Riek Machar demanded that the UPDF be withdrawn from South Sudan as a means of honoring the ceasefire agreement.
Is Salva Kiir the commander-in-chief of the Ugandan People's Defense Forces? Is he? Has he withdrawn them? Because Museveni is not accepting the cessation of hostilities.
However, General Wamala has fired back at Machar, reaffirming that the UPDF forces will stay in South Sudan until a neutral force is deployed.
If anybody has strong ground to ask for our exit, it's the government of South Sudan. And I would challenge Riek Machar to produce evidence that Uganda has been anywhere near where the battles are right now in the Unity State or in the Upper Nile.
Katumba denied the allegations that the UPDF is siding with President Salva Kiir's regime. He, however, maintained that the force's mandate in South Sudan is legit.
Our position remains very, very clear that what we wanted was to create an enabling environment for both parties to be able to talk to each other. We still remain focused on that, and that's what we believe.
On internal security affairs, General Wamala said that the army has joined the police to curb any possible terror threats.
Our intelligence and our institutions work together very closely. The army, the police, the prison, and all the security agencies. We are knitting the way we do business.
The army has also handed over the mantle of protection against cattle rustling in Karamoja sub-region to the police, saying that the vice has been significantly reduced. The UPDF will now concentrate on securing borders. Solomon Serwanja, NTV.